Hey guys, welcome back to playing Build a Secret, Chapter 15. It's time for the final showdown with the Bridgeport Killer. Who will live and who will die? It's the final countdown. Oh my goodness, so this is it. Like, is this the last chapter? Chapter 15, the end of the line. So you're telling me the mastermind of the whole operation, Kay's kidnapper, the man who killed the Sterlings and Chief Walsh, was Deputy Jeff Duffy. Heck yeah, that's right, he was behind it all. He was obsessed with getting revenge on the Sterlings, and he kidnapped Kay to prevent her from joining the family. When he found out she was pregnant, he decided it was too late for her, so he kidnapped her again. But this time, he planned to kill her. Now what did you do? Everything I could. We're coming to save you, Kay. Bella's secrets. Ooh. It's time, people. You stand behind the bars of a jail cell in the Bridgeport police station, powerless to stop Duffy as he escapes, dragging Kay behind by gunpoint. As soon as the door closes behind them, you get up onto the bars, shaking them as hard as you can. Help! Somebody! There's no one left to hear your screams. You cast a teary eye around the room, digging in the carnage. Walsh and Margaret Sterling are dead in the cells next to you. State Investigator Thompson is slumped on the ground, a pool of blood around him. How the hell am I going to get out of here? What will I smash into the bars with? Like, is there a chair in the cell? Just keep yelling. Somebody, anybody, we need help now. 3 people have been shot. Somebody, anybody, everybody scream! There's no response. You keep yelling, eyes burning with tears, throat hoarse. Please, somebody, help! Still nothing. Finally, you turn away, feeling utterly hopeless. But just think, the door's fly open, and 3 people rush in. Dula, you're alive. Oh dear God. You've never been happier to see anyone in your life. Thank God you're here. How did you know to come? I heard gunshots over the phone. We got here as fast as we could. Granville is in on the way over. Duffy is Pierce Sterling's son. Flynn looks around. It's clear he's now only taking in all the bodies, all the blood. Duffy did this? Believe it or not, he was behind everything. He's the one who kidnapped Kay, the one who killed the Sterlings. He's been playing dumb for years. He's completely deranged and incredibly dangerous. No kidding. You think you know someone? Don't beat yourself up, Naomi. He has all fooled. Flynn looks around the room again, his eyes narrowing. Dakota, where's Kate? Duffy took her. What? Why? He said he was going to end the Sterling line, and she's part of it now. She's pregnant with Tanner's child. Are you serious? I think Duffy's planning to kill her too. That piece of... I'm going to break his neck. I'm going to... Flynn, stay focused. We need to work together. We're going to stop him. Oh yeah, and how are we going to do that? You can start by calling the hospital and telling them to send some EMT staff. I'll focus on getting Dakota out of the cell. I'll check on the wounded. Maybe someone survived. I hope Thompson did. Flynn takes a few deep breaths, face contorted with rage, and pulls out his phone. Naomi begins rifling through the desk drawer. Damn it. What's wrong? Duffy must have taken the keys with him. So I'm trapped here? It's a pretty old cell. We might be able to pick the lock. Flynn finishes his call and heads over to you. Did I hear you say you need a lockpick? Flynn, be my guest. Why would I do it? Flynn kneels down near the keyhole, slipping a lockpick out of his pocket. You just happen to have that with you. Skyrim. When I say old habits die hard. After a few minutes of work on the lock, Flynn clicks it open. You hurry out of the cell to where Grant hosts Margaret's wrist through the bars. Is she cold-blooded? Yeah, Walsh too, and the poor guy from state. No, not that state investigator. 3 lives snuffed out just like that. 4, if we don't move fast, that asshole still has Kate. I'll call for backup, but it'll be at least an hour before anyone can get here. What What is with the police taking their time? So then it's up to us. We have no clue where to start. Dakota, do you have any idea where Duffy might have taken Kate? Yeah, he said where it all started, which is the docks. He said that he's planning to go back to where it all started, to where the Sterling line began. What the hell does that mean? Didn't you say the docks? He took her the Sterling line to the Sterling ship. Yeah, because in the last chapter, I'm pretty sure the MC or someone said that meant the docks. So, to the creepy cabin in the woods. I'm pretty sure the ship. The ship? What are you talking about? The one in the harbor, the one the first Sterling ancestor arrived here on. The Endurance. Actually, I think that makes sense. You said Duffy wanted to end the Sterling line forever. What better symbol where it began than that? It makes sense in a deeply unhinged way. Look around you. Unhinged is what this guy does. On the plus side, he's clearly not planning to use it as a getaway vehicle. I don't think he has any intention of getting away. I think he just wants to end it all, himself included. Then what are we waiting for? Let's roll. Are you sure this is a good idea? The four of us going after him. We don't have any other choice. I can handle Duffy, trust me. Maybe, but we should gear up first. We don't want to give him any advantages. Naomi gestures towards the supply locker. You open it and take a look. There's only one tactical suit in here, but it looks like it would fit me. Wearing the body armor will make surviving the confrontation with Duffy much easier. I'm kind of worried. I want to know where to begin with that, so I'll probably just slow us down. Speaking of, we need to get on the move already. Alright. Nami walks over to a gun closet and takes out a rifle, pulling back the slide with an ominous click. Let's roll. Heck yeah! Pull into Nami's squad car and race towards the harbor. Everyone, listen up. I know we're all feeling pretty emotional right now, but the most important thing is that we play this safe. Duffy is armed and extremely dangerous. Our goal is to defuse the situation without violence. Can't promise that, Silverhawk. Flynn. Think of Kate. I know you're pissed, but we all are. But what matters right now is saving Kate's life. If that means letting Duffy go, we have to be ready to make that choice. You're right, Kate comes first. So Nami pulls up to the marina. You can see the Endurance turn over the other ships. But it's quiet. Calm even. Damn it, I don't see him. Maybe we went to the wrong place? Look, over there. As you get out of the car, you follow Grant's gaze to a figure approaching the boat's railing. Duffy. You just had to follow me, didn't you? You can't let it go. What happens now? It's on you. Before you can react, Duffy whips out an assault rifle and opens fire. Take cover now. Y'all scramble to find something to hide behind as the roar of gunfire cuts through the night air. Are you serial? Oh my god. Duck behind the car? You hurl yourself behind the car. No, Dakota, the frame's not thick. Oh. Dang, I just died in like 5 seconds. But before she finished the sentence, a bullet punches through the side, hitting you square in the back. Well, I'm dead. The bullet punches a hole clean through you. You gasp, the world around you blurring red. From behind a nearby building, your friends shout. Oda! No! Your mouth floods with blood, your vision grows faint, you gasp weakly. Sorry. And darkness swallows you. Wow. Okay, let's do this right. To the building! You sprint forward, diving behind the edge of a nearby building. Whew. Naomi, Flynn, and Grant run up alongside you, just in time. Bullets tear through the car's frame and spark off the ground where you were all standing seconds before. Sharpino flies through the air. Where the hell did he get a rifle? He's trying to kill us. He's really trying to kill us. Yeah, he is. Yeah, well, he's not going to succeed. You look down and see the sleeve of Grant's forearm turning red. Really? Grant! You've been hit. You must have caught straight around while we were running. Grant's eyes widen. He stares at the wound and his skin goes gray. Flynn grabs his shoulder, gingerly lifting the wounded arm to examine it. Hey, stay with me, buddy. We got this. Shot passed clean through. You're gonna be okay. Grant breathes deeply. You see the exact moment he collects himself. Yeah, you're right. You're right. I'll make it through this. I gotta hand it to you, Emerson. You're one tough son of a bitch. Duffy unleashed another burst. This one turned the car to pieces. You'll stay down there if you know what's good for you. I'm finished inside. And from the porthole, very faintly, you hear what sounds like a woman's cry. Kate! Thank God she's still alive. So what do we do? Grant, you need to get medical attention. Go find some help, clear the docks. We don't want anyone else caught in the crossfire. You got it. Flynn, Dakota, you're going to have to get onto the boat. How are we supposed to do that? Nami slings the rifle from her shoulders. I'll head up there. She points to the rooftop opposite their Endurance and provides you two cover. That'll distract Duffy long enough for us to board. Exactly. Once you're on deck, see if you could draw him out into the open. And then you'll take him out. That's the plan. Y'all take a deep breath, stilling yourselves for what's next. As Grant turns to go, Flynn leans forward to take your hand. Listen, Dakota, we might not both make it out of this, and if we don't... Can I kiss it? You caught his words with a fierce kiss. Heck yeah. Don't worry, we'll make it out of this. Oh yeah? How are you so certain? Because I'm nowhere near done kissing you. You're amazing, you know that. Flint kissed you again, then pulls away, rests his forehead against yours. Let's go save your sister. Sounds like a plan. Let's do this. You and Flint hunker down while Naomi creeps away to the building opposite the ship. A few long tense minutes pass and then... Hey, Duffy! Naomi appears on the rooftop, immediately opening fire, blasting the deck of the ship. I said, leave me alone, damn it! Duffy shoots back, his focus fully on Naomi. Now move! The two of you sprint towards the ship. Should we try the gangway or climb the rigging near the stern? I don't know what either of that is. Stern? I mean, to say. You and Flynn slid through the parked cars and noticed. Once Duffy's distracted by Naomi's fire, you dart for the rigging at the ship's stern. Good call. He won't be able to see us climb aboard here. Okay, good. Let's just hope Naomi keeps him busy. Flynn starts up and you follow. On the deck, Duffy's attention is fixed on Naomi. You and Flynn finish climbing, then dug down a flight of stairs into the ship's hold. Kate sits at the bottom, hands bound behind her. She looks up at you, eyes wide. Dakota, Flynn! Shh, we're here to rescue you. You rush to untie her hands. As you do, you spot a second bound figure cowering in the shadows next to her. Nikolai? Pierce? Someone? Of course. I suppose you'll leave me behind to die, though. Pierce? What the hell are you doing here? I was on my way out of town when I knew it to pull me over and put a gun to my face. He brought me here and tied me up. Said he's going to end my curse line. What the hell did the Sterlings ever do to him? A lot. That's a long story. Right now we have to get you both out of here. Naomi's got Duffy pinned down from a nearby rooftop. If we could get him to show himself out on the deck, she'll take him out. So we just... But before you can finish, a figure appears in the doorway. Uh-oh. Hey now, it's not nice to talk about people behind our backs. Walter wasn't right about much, but he was right about you, Dakota. You really are a pest. He raised his rifle, aiming it straight at your head. But just then, Flynn lunges from the side, tackling him to the ground. Oof! Yeah! Stay down! Flynn punches Duffy so hard his head cracks against the hole. Ooh! Duffy tries to scramble and raise his rifle. Throw something. You reach down and grab an empty bottle. Hey, Duffy! He glances your way. You hurl it straight into the side of his head. Take that! He circles back, clutching his head. Flynn sees the opportunity to grab the barrel of the rifle, jerking it out of Duffy's hands. Enough! Flynn slams the butt of the rifle into Duffy's chin, sending him reeling. Flynn quickly turns the rifle around, aiming at Duffy. It's over. You expect Duffy to surrender, but he just laughs. On the contrary, it's just begin. Duffy reaches to his pocket, pulling something out and holding it aloft for all to see. A metal cylinder with a big red button. A bomb detonator. No. You look around the ship's hold and notice small gray packets have been stuck to several key spots. The blasting caps embedded in them blinking yellow. Oh crap. I'm sorry there wasn't time to tell you. Duffy stands grinning manically now, holding the detonator aloft. That's right, I got this shit wired to blow. Right past this button and we all go up in flames. Duffy's so dumb. Why can't he do anything right? Try saying that now, huh? Try saying that now! Put the detonator down, Jeff. No, you put the gun down, or I'll press his button. I swear to God. It'll be as always, just one little squeeze. This dude is psycho crazy. Flynn meets Duffy's gaze, never looking away. He bends down to lay the rifle on the floor. He's not bluffing to go. Of course not. I always had an endgame in mind. They're still alive with this perfect face to Earth on the very ship that brought them to these shores. Admit it, it's kind of poetic. You search your brain for the right thing to say. Duffy, Case Child is worth saving. You're right, the Sterling arse. I mean, I kind of feel like the first option is a no-go because he's going to be like, that's Tanner's baby, so how was that? Like, but then it's like, maybe I could appeal to his ego. Let me see. I mean, the years of lies Pierce told. You wave a hand at Flynn and Kate. The evil they perpetrated against every single citizen of Bridgeport. So you understand why I had to do it. Why I had to end it all. I understand why you had to put a stop to Pierce's crimes. But killing Kate and her baby makes you just as bad as him, Duffy. What are you talking about? What baby? What the hell is going on? Hearing Pierce's voice seems to stop Duffy back to the moment. She's pregnant, you doddering idiot. With Tanner's his spawn. His spawn. Okay, is this true? Yes. My God, my son. There'll be another Sterling. We don't even know. Did they mention the gender? Like, did they say if it was a boy or girl? Duffy holds up the detonator. No, it ends here. Wait. Please, Duffy, give me a chance to make this right. What's all this about? It's a money war. I can get you plenty of it. A fortune. Nah, he just need that love, bro. You just need that love. You have no idea who I am, do you? I mean, how can you not see it? How? Duffy shook with anger so hard he could hardly breathe. I'm your son. Pierce falls back as he's struck. But that can't be. Alana's died. Her daughter died in a fire. It was a son, not a daughter, and Nikolai saved him, Pierce. He could bring himself to murder an infant. That's right. Your mob buddy Nikolai dropped me off at the hospital like somebody's unwanted stray. I made him pay, though. Framed his drunk ass and put a bullet in his chest. And now you pay too. Technically I saved him, but okay. Please, it's Jeff, right? Please, Jeff, just give me a chance. What happened to you? What my wife and Nikolai did? It was terrible, but I promise you, I can still make it right. Slowly, cautiously, Pierce rises to his feet and makes his way towards Duffy. You expect Duffy to press a detonator, but he just stares at Pierce, with a look like a cornered animal. Stay back. Jeff, please. Give me a chance. Your mother was my one true love. What Margaret and Nikolai did to her was monstrous. If I had any idea you were out there, I would have found you. I would have loved you. Really? Jeff's hands tremble and his eyes begin to water. No, it's too late now. It's never too late for family, Jeff. I know that better than anyone. Jeff's resolve seems to be weakening. You see your opportunity. Let me tell you stuff. What? I don't know. My story? I'm a journalist, Jeff. I could tell the world how wrong you were. Reveal the deaths of Margaret's crimes. Show everyone your side of things. The whole world will learn what really happened to Jeff Duffy, and they'll care. Jeff nods, clearly persuaded, but keeps the dinner clenched tight. Give it up, bro. Give it up. Jeff, if I can't stop you from doing this, at least let me down in the fresh air. Let me gaze upon the ocean one last time, with my true son by my side. It shouldn't end in darkness. You shouldn't end in darkness. He's right. There's still so much time left. Time to put Jeff Duffy behind and become Taylor Acosta. Jeff looks at you, surprised. Taylor? You referenced the carved octopus. You. It's your birth name. The name your mother wanted you to have. How do you know that? It was on a toy octopus that Nikolai had, one he took from your mother's house, one he kept out of guilt. Jeff's lips trembles as he says the name, trying to L. Taylor. Yeah! Acosta, don't let it end like this. You got so much left to live for. You're right. He motions for all of you to head up to the deck. Go now. I'll be right behind you. Wonder what's gonna happen? You climb up to the deck where a cold wind bites at you. Your eyes flit to the rooftop. You see the glint in Nami's rifle, but she still doesn't have a clear shot. So listen to me. We still have time. You can still be a Sterling. I told you it's too late. But don't you see, it's all yours now. Everything we ever built. You're next in line for the Sterling fortune. Duffy falters, finger hovering over the detonator. Pierce moves. You're my rightful heir, the child I always wanted, the son I should have had. Let me hold you, my boy. Let me be your father. A tear streaks down Duffy's cheek. He steps to the middle of the deck, reaching out towards Pierce. Uh-oh. Just as Pierce spins around, screaming at the rooftop. No! Shoot him now! No! A shot rings out and streaks through the air. And hits the detonator, and Duffy's hand explodes into a mess of wires and gore. Ah! Jeff crumbles, clutching the bloody mess where his hand used to be. You were lying! Pierce rounds from the disoriented Duffy. Of course I was lying. You really thought a sad little bastard like you could ever be a Sterling? Dang. You killed my sons. My true heirs. You're nothing. Pierce lunges at at Jeff, and the two stagger back into an oil lamp. It falls and shatters. We're going up in flames. The fire leaps into the rigging, spreading out all across the deck in seconds. Oh my god! The bombs! The fire will set them all off. We gotta go now. Flynn runs to Kate, supporting her down the gangway. Dakota, come on. Go, Flynn, get Kate off the boat. He turns to the far end of the boat where Duffy and Pierce are attacking each other, oblivious to the flames creeping in towards them. Should I really kill them both? I don't know. Ugh, I really don't know. Because it's like Duffy, like he needs mental help, but then it's like Pierce, he's a scumbag. So, and he's done crimes, which he should pay for. I feel like both of them should be paying for their crimes. Do I feel like Death should claim? Like, I really don't know. Do I really think Death should claim them both? But then again, we could end the Sterling line, and Kate could continue it. I really don't know. You know what? I think I might try to save them. You sprint forward towards flames to where Duffy and Pierce are grappling. Coda, what are you doing? Just get Cal out of here. You leap over a flaming pillar, duck under a plummeting chunk of the mast, and soon you're just a few feet away from them. The two are pressed against a wall, their hands around each other's throats. You pick up a stray board. Hey, we're about to die here. They turn towards you, but their eyes are glazed. They're too locked in their rage, their fury, and you realize you can only save one of them. Welp. Oh my goodness. You know what? I think I might save Pierce, because Duffy, you killed so many people, and even though people like you does deserve to be locked up in jail, but it's just too risky. And then Pierce, you're a scumbag, and you need to pay for your crimes. So Pierce, you go to jail. You rush forward and smash the board over Duffy's head. Ugh! Duffy staggers back, clutching his head. Pierce stares at you, shocked, as if coming out of a daze. Come on, Pierce, unless you want to die here too. Don't make me regret my choice. You got Pierce's hand and pull him behind you, but as you do, Duffy swivels around, face etched to a furious scowl. No, he has to die! He lunges at you, oblivious to his surroundings, utterly unhinged. You kick Duffy hard in the chest, sending him flying back down through the hatch into the bowels of the ship. He screams as the flames swallow him. Ah! You have the right to remain dead! Heck yeah! You jerk Pierce along, sprinting down the gangway. You make it to the safety of the docks as the ship explodes in a massive fireball that lights up the night sky. Whoa. My ship, my legacy is all gone. Nami rounds the corner, a pair of handcuffs in her hair. Yep. Cuff him. Yep, you let Pierce live to face his trial. Yep, that's what I wanted. I want you to go to jail. And Duffy, you're too crazy. Yeah, well, you have plenty of time to think about it in jail. She bends down to cuff Pierce. He seems not to notice it as he watches the adrenaline sinking, tears in his eyes. And Duffy? Went down with the ship. Good. Within minutes, the scene is lit up with dozens of flashing lights. A crowd has gathered to watch the burning ship sink. Grant sits in the back of the ambulance, his arm wrapped in bandages. Flynn has wrapped a trauma blanket around Kay and is hovering over her protectively. You and Naomi gaze are over the scene, taking it on. Grant, Flynn, Kay, I'm so glad you guys are okay. You're the one that took a bullet for us, Ivy League. We're on your debt. Does that mean you pay my medical bills? You know that's not going to happen, but I will compliment your cool scar. Guys, I love you. You know that, all of you. I love you too, Kate. Is it really over? He glanced over at a nearby police car where Pierce sits in the back seat. Almost. What happened on that ship anyway? You're not going to believe this, but for a moment Jeff Duffy was ready to give up his whole revenge plan for the love of her father. But Pierce wasn't capable of giving him that. No, he wasn't. That's the real tragedy, isn't it? The Sterling seem to have it all except the one thing that truly matters. Love. They held up close together, holding each other as the last of the dinner sinks below the waves. What's gonna happen now? Well, I guess there's one more chapter. So anyways, wow, that was really intense. Like that last choice. Ugh. And now I'm kind of tempted to go back and see what happens if I just let them both die. Because I really was tempted to just let Kate, since she's, pregnant with Tanner's baby, she could just like continue the Sterling line. So, I don't know, it'll be interesting, but I don't know. I felt like Pierce should have lived to face his crime, so like I feel like death would have been just way too an easy way out, so I don't know. So anyways, I'll see you guys next week for the next chapter of Villa Secrets. So see you then. Bye bye.